Hey folks, welcome to the CAPZ, our biweekly status meeting. It's October 23rd today. We get together every couple weeks outside of Slack to go over whatever we need to talk about. As I'm sure you know, we are a sub-project of SIG Cluster Lifecycle, and so we stick to their code of conduct, which we can summarize as everybody make this a welcoming place to participate, etc. If you want to add your name to the attendees list, go for it. Otherwise, let's hop into topics. And Brian, go for it.
Yeah, I saw that you had opened a PR for the Cappy bump. I was just curious how that was going, like if that was still ongoing or you had didn't have time to continue it or what. I know I had tried to do something similar in Kappa and it was kind of like a small nightmare getting everything bumped. And I don't,
Yeah.
someone else took over on the Red Hat side for the Kappa one, and I think we're still having problems.
Uh, yeah, well, I agree. It's kind of a nightmare. I think happy folks didn't quite realize, even though the migration notes are pretty detailed and they seem to have thought about the potential ways to upgrade, it's still a nightmare. I agree. So it's partly that I've been pulled off onto some other things, so I haven't looked at it recently, but it's also because I kept hitting the same wall and or getting confused, like you were alluding to. Um, so I got everything compiling now, or at least the binaries compile. Um, and that's mostly leaning on the sort of officially deprecated APIs. So we're not jumping forward yet to the V1 beta 2 stuff. Um, and that all compiles, but then the tests lean really heavily on all those test helpers. And those have all been refactored for V1 beta 2. And so then the choice is, do we copy all the previous test helper code locally just so we can keep doing that? It looks like that might be feasible, but I can tell it's going to be, you know, a lot of code that we just maintain temporarily. So that's kind of lame. So my approach has been, well, vSphere, of course, since those guys are basically the same maintainers as Cappy, they've already updated, and I've been looking at their big delta, and that gave me some. And I think I'm trying to follow the same approach they did, which is they didn't upgrade to V1 Beta 2 everywhere, so they themselves are being conservative about it. Uh, but I'm not. I don't know. I should probably just at this point ask Stefan or some other people what they did because just looking at the delta of the code, I'm not entirely clear on how they um, updated tests and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm stuck. Um, and then this week, it seemed like a higher priority since recent Windows containers just weren't working still for a bunch of reasons. Also because where SIG Windows was broken and image builder that produces Windows images was broken. So this all kind of piled up, and so I've been spending basically the last week trying to sort that out. But this is what I intend to get back to after that. And so, but I don't think I have any fresh ideas or anything. So maybe we should compare notes, or maybe we should just ask the Cappy maintainers what the heck to do at this point because it's pretty complicated.
Okay, thanks for the update. Yeah, I was just curious how it was going in another repo. I didn't realize vSphere was already done, so I could take a look at theirs as well.
Yeah, that seemed like maybe a way to go because I think they're the only provider that's actually successfully updated at this point. I might be wrong, but yeah, it would be good to know. And yeah, I probably should just bring this up at the Cappy meeting as well if I'm still not clued in as to how to move forward. It's been long enough. And then at yesterday's Cappy meeting, Stefan was talking about another effectively sort of breaking change that might be disruptive with 113. So uh, not as disruptive as this, but they want to move some API stuff around. It might just be a mechanical change, but I'm like, let's just keep things settled for a while. Anyhow, yeah, that's my little brain dump on that. Thanks for asking. And I guess I feel better knowing that you guys also have been struggling with it because it
Yes, I
seemed
was
harder
trying
than I
to
expected.
cheat. I
Yeah.
was trying to cheat and AI myself through it, and like get the AI to fix it, and like it actually dies in the sessions. Like it's too much. The context windows overload, then it crashes, and so I had it save its plan, basically like make a plan for how you're going to migrate and save it in a markdown file. That way, when it crashes, then I can tell it like you were on step 5
Oh,
here.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
And I did that and it was still dying, like trying to get past the steps. So I was like, I don't really have a lot of bandwidth to do this in Kappa. And so someone else took it over. But
It's
yeah,
just
it's
recognizing
not
that this
fun.
is too hard of a problem, like
Yeah.
we think. That's funny. Okay, well, unless we got anything else about Cappy 111, I mean, it'd be great. And if someone's watching this recording from any context and has a clue, we're probably still flailing around. So let us know in Slack. John, you want to talk about the patch release status?
Yes. So yesterday we did publish patch releases 1.21.1 and 120.3. And in the course of testing the 120.3 release, I realized that I accidentally introduced a bug in that release. So just this morning, I cut a 120.4 with a fix, and we are actively testing that right now. Things are looking good so far. But I will announce that on Slack once we get positive signal on that. But in case anybody is extra vigilant and already picked up the 120.3 release, we have a fix following up to that shortly. And it is available now if you want to test it now. And that's what we are doing. And yeah, if that's somehow still broken, we'll keep hacking at that until it's fixed. But I'm fairly confident that we are good to go with 120.4.
Great. Thanks for pouncing on all the patch releases. It was kind of overdue as well. Okay. Do we feel like should we do milestone review, or I'm not even sure where we're at here. Overdue by 10 days. Really? So we were already going to have released by now. Boy, we are out of it. Hmm. And really, this is all we had on the milestone left. Well, so yeah, I'd like to just go ahead and do a release soon, a minor release maybe next week, just to get this out of the way, because I don't know that these changes justify a minor release, but I'm on the side of, stick with a cadence rather than wait for a certain feature to land. But I guess we can discuss it further.
Yeah, I don't have a strong opinion on if we need a new minor release now. It maybe we can like generate the release notes locally and just see what the delta is, just as kind of a sniff test. Because yeah, if there's not much in the release, then
I mean, there's not a
it
lot
might.
according to these PRs other than, clerical updates, but there's a few things. Well, bumping Calico, testing. I guess there's not a lot of user visible type stuff. So I guess that argues for maybe just changing the date and waiting longer to do another minor release. Because I don't see that much here that's really user visible or that. And we have yeah, I just wanted to check the security scan. Yay, we're green, so doesn't, no cherry picking. Anyway, okay. And maybe we'll just fly over PR triage and see if there's PRs or issues that this thing. I'm not sure if it's worth visiting it in this context. I just wanted to see the new stuff. This is in progress. This Jack had, I think this is wait on author. Let me check this again.
Uh, that one's blocked on Cappy 111.
Oh, all right. Right. Okay. Um, it's been out here for a while. I know we've visited this. So I guess we're kind of wait for author here. So optional tests are failing. Uh, this one is blocked. I don't know if this is blocked on 111 or if it's, I forget the context here. It needs go 124. Yeah, we have it. Yeah, so this is, we think this is still blocked on 111, right? So sure it's blocked. This is whip. I'm going to skip that. This, I'm not sure where we landed with this, but I think it's wait on author or else blocked, right? The ARO.
Yeah, I think either of those would be fair. Maybe wait on author.
Okay. Um, I think that's it for the to-do ones. At least these have a name on them, so.
Yeah, the bottom two are the ones that are testing the new release right now. So
Oh,
those
gotcha.
are in progress, I would say.
This is also in progress. Okay. That's good enough for now, or do we want to visit any particular issues?
I'm good with that.
All right. Me too. Cool. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a couple weeks, hopefully.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Sounds good. Thanks, Matt.